A thick mat of gray clouds hangs in the sky on another dark and dreary day of the Weeping. In just a few hours, it will be the new year. Rain will stop for the first time in 2 weeks, only to begin again on the next day. The constant light rainfall splashes against well-worn brown stone of the crest of Talat. In crevices where water is pooling, blue apparitions like candles form, rain spren alight with intangible watery flames. Uj stands among a ring of these rain spren, face turned up towards the dark sky above, and eyes closed, as he goes through the steps of emptying his mind of all anxieties and fears. Though he does not absorb stormlight, each breath that he takes in fills him with positive energy. Goosebumps form on his skin as rain drips from his hair, nose, and fingers. With a surge of determination, he opens his eyes, ready to jump, but pulls back, stopped by the apparition of a strange spren floating right in front of his face, a shimmer of light, like the reflection of a prism but with no apparent origin, bobbing slightly as fragments of light, like little branches, slowly grow outward from the center. "Oh, who are you?" "Why is it you climb so high, only to leap down again?" "Why is it we do anything, Spren friend? I can't answer for anybody but Uj. But to me, the moss, the climb, the fall, it all reminds me of what it feels like to be alive." "I do not yet understand that feeling. I, too, am alive, but much different from you humans. A mere infinitesimal fragment of investiture, having manifested an individual mind. Yet we both come from cultivation and honor. Why, then, are we so different?" "Well, I've met people that are more like Spren than human. And now I've met you, a human Spren. Seems like we're all so different that no one's really different at all." "You speak an excellent truth, Uj. And so, in exchange, here is a truth for you. Many do perceive colors differently from you. They perceive all things through the lens of their own experience. For example, you see me, but Paco does not. The moss, that's a distortion. It prevents you from experiencing the world as it is. A mere false life. And should you wish, something greater is ahead. Take the next step." "Don't think I can, Spren." "That too is a truth. But many truths change. And what is life without growth? The next step will always be there for you." As it begins to move, the branches break off, they shatter into nothingness and dissolve into the air as the single bobbing Miss Spren takes off down the cliff and joins again, following Paco where it has been the whole time. Down in the bay, we see Luka trying to shoot water out of her nose, salt just completely filling up her sinuses. But Paco attracting joy Spren and excitement Spren from this new and wondrous experience. Sea hounds lounge on the rocks nearby, letting the rain crash against their waterproof carapaces. One jumps in the water to come near you, asking for some food. I'm thinking that a sea hound is a, seal.
"Oh, what are you? Hello."
Oh, it's a sea hound. Really friendly.
"I want to try to pet one."
I realise now I haven't done this in a while, and I'm going to swim to shore. It is a little bit difficult for me to swim, as my leg does not work properly.
You take your time getting back to the shore. This sea hound follows alongside you.
I'm going to convince to see if I can ride on top of the sea hound.
All right. Let's do persuasion or leadership.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do leadership. I got an 8.
These sea hounds have grown fat and lazy living next to a port like this. They take off after all of the ships that take off. They try to follow along and get fed food a lot from the people. They don't really hunt on their own anymore, and they're not going to really help you out much.
"Oh, you're so sweet. You want
That was pretty fun, but I need to go in. I am very wet.
"No, look. And I go into my pocket to see if I have anything that I can give to one of them. It's literally just a rock. and I hold it out to the. It's really. I'm underwater. Aren't I treading water?
Treading water, but I would assume your pocket would be underwater.
Oh yeah, it's really good. You should try it. So I try to give it one of my rocks.
And it swims away.
It's probably because I haven't showered in a bit. As you see him treading water, swimming away slowly, there's like a trail of dirt coming off of him.
That doesn't really bother Luka. The clothes they wear in the Horneater Peaks they'll hunt is absolutely deplorably disgusting.
Is there dirt also coming off of you?
A little bit, yeah. I try to go swim in front of you. I'm like, oh, just grab onto my arm like a toe that you do like scuba diving.
Yeah, how deep is the water?
The bottom of the bay ranges from probably 50 to the shallows. You're getting towards the shallows, which you can walk on.
Okay. As I'm walking up sort of to the shore, I'm looking for any sort of water trolls I can try and snatch up as a snack.
Oh, you're just looking for Cremlings on the ground?
Yeah.
You're looking around, but in a port city like this, most things are caught by the traps out in the bay long before they make it up to the shore here. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 7 of Knights of Desolation. We're the 4 Cremlings in a Pod, and Happy New Year, team. 2026 now, which this will probably be coming out much later than that, but we're excited over here to get some good gaming in on the new year. We were off for quite a while.
Speaking of good games on the new year, the Indiana Hoosiers beat Alabama in the Rose Bowl.
That is a fact.
Another update, we have also beat Oregon in the Peach Bowl, and we are heading to the national championship. Next time we record, I am either going to be extremely upset about this, or I will be very, very jovial about it. It really just depends on the Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah.
I'm putting a lot of faith in a team.
I feel like there was something I wanted to say at the top of the episode.
No, this is a reminder to put in what you were going to say at the top of the episode.
So not only Happy New Year, but we also have finally released our first episode, and the second episode's actually out right now. So, yay!
Yay!
Make sure you like and follow.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Or tell your friends.
We're plugging it right here. Tell your friends. Take your friends' phones. Go on to youtube.com and like and subscribe.
If you're in school, you can go up to the teacher and you can legally go onto YouTube and like and subscribe from your teachers.
If you are driving a car right now, look at your right now, put it right in front of the windshield and look at your and then like and subscribe. Okay, thank you. Now that
I think
is done,
legally we need to say not to do that.
Pull over first.
Oh, I forgot.
And then once you're done, put your car in park, and then like and subscribe.
Then do it. Okay. Other thing is, I finally did finish Sunlit Man. That was awesome. I love that book, but it's whack as hell that the paperbacks that we own of that and Yumi don't have any of the art in it. Miles pointed this out to me that his digital book had all the art, and the ones that we bought, frustrating, you know.
Very sad.
So this is the complaint about Brandon's publishing start of the podcast here.
All right. Well, I am Ali Lester. I play Luka Kualinaki Ashalor, formerly, informally known as Luka, or formally, one of those two things. And my fun fact is that to Luka, pink rocks taste the best, and black ones don't taste all that good.
Good to know.
You should be eating lots of rocks, because if you can, why would you not?
Fair enough. Got hard teeth.
Like the rock she just offered, that sea hound. It was a gray rock. Nothing that interesting. Pretty bland.
Yeah. Paco's fun fact, he used to be good at backflips. Not so much anymore after the whole crippling thing, but used to be good.
Always the crippling things that ruin.
Yeah, he was renowned with his friends and his family.
So half of Roshar.
Yeah. He doesn't really like doing it now because it emasculates people. When he can do it with one foot, and it kind of hurts his ankle, but, you know.
Did he do any flips or anything? Cliff diving?
Yeah, did you do any flips?
No, he just swan dived.
Just a swan
That's
dive.
right, you
Simple
swan
dive.
Yeah. It was
you
a
had a
great
really
swan.
good roll, didn't you? I did not
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, you got really bad, Allie.
You did so bad.
For Nazir, I would say, fun fact would be most of his teeth that he lost in childhood were due to training, and he's lost up to 4 teeth at once while training with one of his brothers. He's got smacked really hard in the teeth. Or in the mouth.
Did his sister knock any out?
Yeah, she definitely has. She's knocked out one or two. Everybody's got an piece.
You have fake teeth.
No. This is like when he's a
Baby
kid,
teeth.
so this is like...
Yeah.
like
the baby teeth. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, we need to update the art so that
A lot of
Nazir's
the baby teeth
smiling.
did
He
not
just
come
doesn't have
out
teeth.
naturally.
All right, and we're going to get into it on today's episode of Philosophy Slop, Knights of Desolation.
Is that the name of the episode?
That's a great name of the episode.
Philosophy Slop.
Philosophy slop? Sure.
That's actually Paco's specialty. He's like the guy that does
That's
whippets
ooge.
and has like a revelation and then forgets about it.
As a recap, last session we just got to Sesemalex Dar. We had our party infiltrate the city, both dressed as soldiers and flying up over a wall using the little bit of stormlight that Prayer had left. You all met up together, went to the trading house at the port, meeting Punix, the short fishmonger that is trying to take control back of the shipping union out here, where he revealed that the union boss that had recently returned from the Night Watcher had taken control and has a lot of coalescing power. He wants to find out why this strike has been going on for so long, what's the reason behind it, and has also offered Nazir to provide him with a bit of cash. Up until this is resolved, you either cannot leave the port or you can head out with the Samphid Hunters, who are a Herdazian and Ooge and a couple other people on this ship where they are setting out with no goods to trade. So we'll start back up with right after Paco and Luka get out of the water and dry themselves off. And while Nazir is leaving the fishmonger's hut, where you guys meet up and are prepping for dinner and the rest of the evening, the sun has gotten real low underneath the crest of Talat. You see it out on the horizon, about to dip below the waves.
I always thought the sunset was really nice during the weeping, you know?
Is Prayer with me? I don't remember him if he's with me.
Prayer also went up the crest with you guys and dove down, but we left him out of that whole scene.
But he's with me now, like, now that we're out.
Yeah, Prayer would be with you guys, yeah.
Okay.
Axehound paddling towards us.
Yeah, he's out of Stormlight now.
So he jumped.
Yeah.
I just want to roll for him and see how well he jumped.
Sure.
He got an 8.
It's not very good. I mean, there's a point during the fall where he starts to feel like, oh, I want to take off and fly, and is trying to breathe in some stormlight, but he
like,
just can't.
paddling
And
in
then,
the air.
paddles in the air.
I like rub him on the head. I'm like, oh, you did such a good job. Good boy, Prayer. Very good boy. I don't really care for sunsets. They seem a little full of themselves.
Interesting theory. I never thought that they could think. All right, probably a good idea to go back to Nazir.
Oh, yes, okay, I guess that would be fine. I am pretty hungry.
I mean, do you have anything to eat in your pockets? Like
Oh, yes, would
shells
you?
or
I'm so
corns or
sorry.
something?
That's so rude of me. To offer it to the Sea Hound and not you. Would you like one of these? And I hold out just a handful of soggy rocks.
Completely deadpan. Paco looks you in the eye, looks Luka in the eye, and just, I've lost my appetite for rocks.
Suit yourself. I throw one up in the air and catch it in my mouth. Like real high in the air. Like I've obviously done this all the time.
Well, we're going to have to do a dexterity check here.
Fine.
Do performance, because you're entertaining Paco.
I'm not trying to entertain Paco. Is there performance?
Maybe not.
I don't
maybe
think there
not.
is performance.
Maybe do athletics. I feel like that's an athletic
Yeah,
move.
athletics. That is a natural 20.
Oh, shit. Opportunity.
So that's an opportunity.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Oh, thank you. I've practiced a lot. Want to see it
Yeah.
again? I'll do it again.
Yeah, I could, do that again.
I do it again. I get a 13, so not quite as high probably.
Yeah, not quite as good.
Yeah,
still catch it.
the
I still
first
catch
one
it
was
in my
way cooler, but, credit where
No, wait,
credit's
I'm
due.
so
That's
off.
pretty cool.
Oh, Spren, I can do this better. I do it again.
Okay.
I get a 5 this time.
Even worse. Oh, man.
Right, you should have stopped while you were ahead, but we'll keep walking. Don't pick that up. It's been on the ground. I guess all rocks are on the ground at some point. Anyway, do you know what Nazir is?
Nope. But I figure if we just walk far enough.
We can just say that at that moment, as you say that, Nazir walks out of the fishmonger's place, and you guys come across each other, still standing on this wooden port with slatted wood, with a little bit of gaps in between everything so the water can get through. You guys meet up together again.
Nazir, hi, Nazir. It's Nazir. Nazir, look at this cool thing I can do.
We were just looking for you.
At this point, would I have the stack of information like that I requested from Cunix?
No, you would get that tomorrow, and Cosmere is also with you. Actually, wait, what information were you asking specifically?
It was just more general stuff of like all the things like he specifically wanted or needed, and then like just more of like a layout of like the land and probably like what type of forces this guy has underneath him.
So as far as he was able to tell you, he can't provide much of a map because this is such a hodgepodge setup around here where everything is kind of impromptu dwellings. So nothing really is like a permanent residence other than everything within the crest. And then for the forces underneath the current Union boss, you would be aware that he has many informants. He has enforcers. He has part of the military. He probably has some of the priest class aligned with him. And I think that's all you would be aware of.
Would there be like a documentation of whenever he's out and about, how many bodyguards he's usually around with or something of that nature?
He is never out and about. Actually, you would now hear that he has been very secluded for the entire time that he's been back. He runs everything from an office, and you would be at least pointed in the direction of that. That's within the crest.
Okay. I open the door. I'm going to look out for these two. I see them, and I'm going to like kind of motion my head for them to get inside.
As the two of them yell, "Hey, hey, Nazir! Hey, Nazir!"
You know, Luka's big arm waves, and I like lean into Paco. I'm like, he doesn't look that excited to see us. I'm like, well, whatever. And I'll go over.
Oh yeah, I think he wants us in there.
I think he would really like to go cliff diving. Maybe we can get him to do that later.
I'm sure we can convince him once we get in there, though.
Yeah, let's get in there.
Hey, Nazir, you want to go cliff diving? It's pretty fun.
I'll pass, Paco. How about we just get inside for the moment?
Oh, okay. You'll have to move outside of the door.
The door, I'm not standing in the door. I have the door open for you.
Oh, okay. From where I was standing, it looked like you were blocking the door.
Paco's never had someone open a door for him before.
Yeah, it's mostly been tent
does
flaps.
Not exist in Herdazian culture.
the doors always slam right after every. There's no holding it open.
Oh, we can do like Polish jokes, but Herdazians.
Like how many Herdazians does it take to open the door?
Yeah,
every single one of them. Okay, and then he closes the door and then opens it up and walks back through.
Nazir, what did you learn? Did you learn anything good?
No, not really. I'm going to make sure the door's closed and stuff as we go in.
Who's in the room?
This is the opening to the fish market. So within this like long row house, there is an office that was where Punix is based out of. But you're just in a kind of general trading area where there's not a ton of activity going on right now as we've reached the evening.
So, Nazir, you wanted us?
I can't say I wanted you. I'm more of the vein of making sure your faces aren't going to be plastered around everywhere for people to recognize you.
Oh, yeah, it's right. We're not really supposed to be here.
Did you know that it's harder to recognize someone when they're wet versus when they're dry?
Yeah,
Maybe
my hair doesn't look like it does in the poster.
And it's darker, see? And I hold up, like, my braid.
Yeah, different color entirely.
That is a good point, Luka.
Okay.
Oh, is that Claus?
Yeah.
Whoa, Claus Michael, I didn't see you there.
Luka just smiles at him and, like, ruffles his hair.
What are we doing in the fish market?
We're trying to hide out while we get information on the best way to leave. You did talk with
easy.
You talked with your cousin,
Yeah.
right? What did he say?
Yeah, my cousin's got a ship, and we're gonna sleep on the ship, and then we're gonna leave in the morning. luckily, they're not trading anything. We're going on a hunt, so they don't have to stop by anybody.
What are they
So we
hunting?
have a pretty good hideout and a good place to stay for the night.
What are they hunting?
The sentence.
Yeah, the big things in the water.
Okay.
Crazy thing is, they don't even really eat them.
Do they don't eat them?
Not really.
No, we just sell them for the stuff in them. They're pretty valuable.
Seems like an awful waste to me.
Do you want to go there, or do you want to stay around in this fish market?
Well, I would like to stay here because I did send Punix on a run to give me some bromes and such, also a sword and armor.
He said that it would be like tomorrow that he could get that for you in the morning.
So I would rather stay in one spot that's easy, and so whenever he comes back, it's a quick exchange, and then I'm probably going to help him deal with this union boss, I guess, and the trouble he's causing in the area.
Sounds pretty fun. Can we get that done in the night, or do we have to... I don't really want to hold up the ship.
Do you mean this night? I don't know if we...
Yeah,
probably
because the ship leaves
not.
in the morning. So
Probably not.
Should I tell my cousin that we're not going on the ship and leaving immediately, or...
Oh, I want to go on the ship.
Andy, they were going to leave tomorrow evening.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, my bad.
Okay. Phew. As long as I can get something to eat that isn't a rock.
You guys want to get dinner somewhere? I mean,
Yes,
I heard there's a pretty good food spot. Yeah, wasn't there that food spot we were supposed to go to?
Please, yes, please. It will be so discreet.
Paco's going to look for... He's going to look for something to make a disguise. Are there like any cloaks or...
You did keep like the horsehair on you from last session where you had a disguise that was just a mustache.
Yeah, I was going to add a hood because it's raining.
Okay. I would say you probably did. You were already equipped with some like waterproof clothing as you traveled all the way. Yeah.
So he pulls up his hood and he reattaches the mustache, and I'm going to roll for... would this be crafting or deception?
What did we do last time? I think we did crafting.
Yeah, okay. And I rolled a 13.
You're able to affix it to your head, but anybody that pays too much attention is going to see the strap that is holding it up.
It'll pass for just sort of like standing by.
Cosmere is also like, I want to come too. I want to go stand in line and eat some food as quick as possible. I'm really hungry.
Class, if you're going, I get to go too. I want to go too.
A piece of...
All right, Luka, I want you to come.
Oh.
Do you want a mustache, Claus?
I don't think anyone would believe it.
All right.
Believe it.
Maybe smear some mud on your face, I guess. Some creme.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, Nazir, do you want to go stand in line with us or not?
No.
All right. Well, everybody but Nazir, let's go stand in line.
And wait, Luca's like, wait. I can do it disguise too. And I drag Cosmere by the hand back to the ocean, and I try to like get him to go in the water with me. Because everyone knows you look so different when you're soaking wet.
You get your hair soaking wet. You get Cosmere's hair soaking wet.
Oh, he lets me?
Yeah, absolutely. And Cosmere, he has his long Thalen eyebrows, so those all get dipped in the water. And other than that, he just has short hair on top of his head. So takes the headband off, and he's like, I think people also recognize me because of the headband. So I'm going to keep that off today. Just gets the hair wet, gets the eyebrows wet. He's going to head with you, Paco, and Prayer over to the restaurant. So as you guys see, just like earlier, there's all of these rope barriers to form a line, and you guys queue up at the back of that line. So let's just do a luck check right now. Who wants to roll the D20 for me?
Historically, Paco's not very lucky.
I'll try. I did roll that 20 and then subsequently a 5 and a 2. So
I mean, my dice aren't very hot right now. I mean, I can roll it. My dice.
I'll roll.
I'll roll. You roll? Okay.
Fuck!
All right. Twist my arm.
Someone just did.
I got a 13.
You get in line, and then after you get in line, a bunch of people start getting in line behind you. So it doesn't feel as bad as the opposite would have. So you guys stand in line for Jirix, and it takes quite a while, but eventually you get in. The entire time, Cosmere is continuously trying to sneak away and try to steal food, as it seems he has been doing for many years now. and you keep like grabbing him by the scruff and pulling him back in so that he doesn't just sneak off on his own as he is wont to do. As you make your way into the restaurant, it's dimly lit. It has the vibe of a fancy restaurant. There's a little bit of live music being played on a woodwind type instrument in the corner, and a lady is singing at no microphone or anything, but she's just singing to the crowd. People are at their tables. You hear the clinking of chopsticks hitting these plates, and in the back, you see that there's one man in the kitchen. He looks a lot like Nazir. He has very similar hair, but a bit longer. And he's doing everything all at once, where he has one hand on a skillet. He's flipping that. He's got his hands on all of these seasonings. He grabs them off of a shelf in between all of his fingers like Wolverine, and just like one dash, he puts those all down on a plate, tosses those back up onto a rack, and is stirring everything, flipping everything around. He grabs a cocktail shaker, is shaking that while he's doing everything else. He's throwing a bunch of noodles onto a pan and plate. He takes one pan out of an oven that he was preparing and dumps everything onto a bowl. He's yelling out like, one order of the special, and one order of the...
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 milkshakes.
3 noodles and two of the special load up and curdips. All right, and everything's being yelled out. There's a lot of noise in here, but the music is above all of it. And as he's like preparing everything, you guys are making your way to the front.
I'm imagining like Elzar from Futurama, because he has 4 arms. I know this guy doesn't have 4 arms, but...
He is essentially Elzaring. Yeah, he's doing so much that it seems like he does have 4 arms. He's moving so quickly that everything is a blur in this kitchen, and all the while, like, he's keeping this sort of chef hat, but it's more like a hairnet type thing on. And as he is moving around, you guys are making your way towards the front. Just as you guys are about to get your chance to order, you hear a ruckus behind you. There's some women like screaming, or it's just like the kind of outrage of like, oh, as these people are being pushed around, and then the saloon-style doors at the entrance of this are blown open, and in walks 4 men. I would say, Nazir, where you're located, because this restaurant is pretty close to the fish market, you would start to have heard, before all of this started going down, there were some men walking through the streets in military outfits, and they are cussing and they're pushing people out of their way. There's a Shin woman that like stands in front of him, and he just says, "You fucking Shin dog," and pushes her out of the way. Is like, "You Shin dog, get out my storming way!"
There's not dogs.
Wait,
they don't have
do it
dogs.
again. There's not. Just use storming woman.
Yeah. Damn.
You crusty chasm.
You storming woman! You Kremlin, get out of my way!
You storming Shin Kremlin, get out me damn way! It shoves this lady over, and they just keep marching their way through the city. They're pushing people out of the way. They have their swords drawn. They're cutting into some of the booths anytime they see that it's not like a native Amuli as far as they can tell. And then they start pushing their way into the restaurant. And while they're in here, you hear the main guy yell out, "Oi, Jerick! Making me wait and storm in line. You're gonna feed me right now, because I've been out all day looking for these 2 damn soldiers that never check back in. And Jezreel didn't help me. I'm gonna tear a hole through the whole damn restaurant. I'll burn this place to the ground if you don't feed me right now." Oi, Phallic, calm down. We're not having this again today. Look, we've been doing this back and forth. You're saying you're protecting me. Look, you can't be harassing me customers like this. It's not okay. We're gonna have to come to some agreement where you're not bursting down my front door every time you come here. Andy, what's up?
His name's Phallic?
His name is Phallic.
Phallic.
Like
a Pinar?
F-A-L-I-K. Phallic.
No, it's wrong.
Philippe.
Sorry, I got caught up on Phallic.
Phallic.
You see there's a lot of like older women, mostly like women are coming to this restaurant. And one of the older ladies is like, you shouldn't be bothering Jerick like this. He's just a good chef. He's trying to do his best. And again, Phallic, he grabs this lady in the head and like shoves her down. At this point, the main chef, Jerick, he's going to side saddle, like hop across his counter and just start walking up. And he's like, All right, I've had enough of this. He rolls up his sleeves. He grabs a knife from his bench and he's like, we're really going to do this? You four against me? All right. Bring it on. Well, I've had enough of this. And they are going to start initiative. They're just going to start fighting here. You guys are just in there, like standing in this line. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Paco, what do we do? I'm really hungry.
Yeah, this could really jeopardize the whole food thing. I feel like because they're looking for those two guards that we should probably split. Let's try and steal some food off the table.
I'm looking and making sure Cosmere is still with us and isn't like filching people's like food off the tables.
Cosmere in the chaos is absolutely filching food off of people's tables.
Look here.
He looks up from the bowl, looks over at you, and you see noodles dripping out of his mouth, and then he scuttles over to you guys.
Wait, but grab me some too.
And as you guys are saying this, the room dims even more. The little bit of light that was here is now gone. You see that Jirik has started to glow a little bit. And as initiative starts, he instantly lunges for one of the shorter guys. There's of the three soldiers that are with Phallic. He takes the knife and like goes straight through the Achilles heel and then grabs him and he's holding him and he's like, this can go one way or the other. I don't want to do this to you, Phallic. I don't want to do this to you guys. You gotta get out of here. You cannot keep harassing the customers. Phallic does one of his skills to create a diversion. He throws a knife at one of the customers, and you see that with no choice given to him, Jirik dives and lunges out with his arm, and he takes this like dagger straight through his arm. You see Phallic walk up to him and say, now listen here, you little shit. No matter what kind of silly magic tricks you think you can pull on us, I am going to burn down your restaurant, and without my protection and the protection of the military, you have nothing. You are nothing. We're going to send you back to where you came from, you storming dog. Damn it. You storming Kremling. You are nothing, and you will be nothing. You never did any military service. You don't know what it's like to serve. And as these guys are screaming, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I really don't want to let these people get away. Those are some... Oh my gosh. Do you think we could take them?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he looks like he's, yeah, why not? How close is Paco to,
You're one movement action away. Because it's a small restaurant, you're within that 25, 30 feet.
Okay.
But can I try to grab Paco's arm really quick and just be like, wait, I need
As you
some
say,
advice.
wait, Phallic is going in for a punch on Jirik's face, and there's this like chittering, and then an Axehound's maul clenches down around this soldier's hand, and he screams out in pain, ah! Where did this Axehound come from? And he like lunges out, and as he throws this Axehound in the air to try to launch him.
Do we recognize this Axehound?
This is Prayer.
No!
Okay.
Because Prayer has to
He's
protect.
the goodest boy.
Prayer has to protect. He cannot stand by. And as Prayer is flung in the air, he's about to be flung up against a wall, where instead, all of a sudden, there's this breath in, a little bit of the light from the room dims even further as Prayer begins to glow a little bit and then stops himself mid-air and sets himself down, and then is going to charge right back in. The three soldiers are going to get in his way, and just like cops love to do, they're going to try to kill this dog.
Paco is going to go to the closest one and try and grapple him and go, don't be hasty. I guess, what's do I have to roll for grapple?
Yes, grapple is 2 actions, and it is a athletics check against the physical defense. So roll that out.
Okay. I rolled a 5. So Paco walks up for the grapple, and his foot is still kind of bothering him from jumping off the cliff, and he kind of stumbles forward and falls into the guy.
And he turns away from Prayer and is going to grab you and try to slam you down into one of the tables. But that is going to be his turn. So Luka, you're also in this initiative. You're going to be going slow here or fast? Do you want 3 actions or 2?
Luka's gonna go fast. I have quick draw on my short bow.
Before these things have happened, let's resolve what Luka gets up to.
Well, I was initially gonna say that I don't know how to shoot a person because I've never shot a person before. And I don't really want to shoot a person. So I do draw my bow. And once I see they're going for Prayer, I'm like, please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this. Do they say anything back to me?
They ignore you. They're focused on the axe hound charging at them. So
I take a little bit of cover behind, there's probably like a column or something, so I kind of duck behind that. Make sure Cosmere is not like really near any of this. And I don't want to I've never shot a person before, but you do not kick my prayer. I will fucking annihilate you. I can't take 1 minute to get my seat Corey because that is way too long.
But just hiding behind this with your 5 feet of movement and hiding behind.
I take cover and I drop.
That is a brace. You can use that as brace, which is one of the actions.
So yeah, can I brace and shoot?
Yeah, you have to roll your light weapons.
I get a 13.
And you're aiming for who?
One of them is attacking Prayer because he bit him.
Yeah, there's Phallic who, he just restrained kind of the injured Jirik. And then there's his 3 goons who are, all facing Prayer.
And I'll go, I guess, goon number 1. The one that's farthest away because it's easier to aim that way. 13
does not hit, but do you want to use a focus to graze?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so what is your graze damage?
Isn't it just the same? 1d6?
Graze is if you just roll it out and you don't take the bonus.
4.
Okay, and with 2 armor, he's going to take 2 points of damage.
I'll take
it. That's keen damage with the bow.
Yes.
That is the first fast action. Prayer's going to go fast. What is Prayer's move?
Prayer is going to, hold on, I just had it up, and then, he's going to do a gravitational slam. So he's going to use a basic lashing to collide with a target with a solid surface and deal 1d4 impact damage per 10 feet moved.
And I am keeping track of how much Stormlight is in this room. Prayer has none on him right now. So this is going to be a little bit of the investiture from the room because it's 1 basic lashing worth.
Okay, do I want to do that then?
So it's on goon number 1. Is that what we're doing?
Goon number 1.
Gooner 1.
It's plus 4.
Breaker 10-4. This is Gooner 1.
Gooner 1, this is Paco. Go on, report.
19 hits.
And I will roll my d4. That is a 1.
And what's the bonus to damage on that? It's just a d4 of damage?
It says just a d4 per 10 feet moved, and I assume there's not enough space in this restaurant for him to really go further than that.
I'll give you 20 because it's a cramped restaurant, but I'll say that we can do 2 d4 here.
Oh, okay. I just assumed there wasn't going to be enough room to do that. Okay, then I rolled a 4, so 5 total.
Okay, and that reduces down to 3.
Are we using the thing where on his little, the axe hound thing it says that he's immediately defeated when they get injured?
He is not. No, Prayer
he
is different.
Not because he's a special.
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
But these guards are, so now it's the fast action. So this is going to be, the goons are going to all go fast. One of them that has Andy or that has Paco somewhat initiate things by sneaking up behind him. That one is going to turn to Paco and try to slam his head down into a counter. And so this is going to
react using Avoid Danger.
Sorry, can you read me the skill Avoid Danger?
Avoid danger. When you're imperiled by your surroundings, such as standing under a falling boulder or being shoved off a balcony,
right?
You can use this reaction to attempt to save yourself. And as they are attempting to slam my head, I would try to avoid that danger.
Probably, I don't know if avoid danger constitutes that, but you could probably just use dodge.
I think you would have to dodge. That's what I was going to look up. Yeah,
I can't avoid danger from a guy that I can see trying to slam my head.
That's what dodge is for. Avoid danger is a saving throw type thing.
Okay, I'll use I'll burn a focus. I'll burn a focus using dodge.
Okay, this will be a disadvantaged attack. So this is an athletics check versus your physical. Oh, a 2 and a 3, so it would have missed either way. He tries to slam your head down. Are you just slippery enough? Your hair's still wet?
Yeah, I think what happens is Paco has been in a lot of bar fights. Reading the room, he sees that he's about to get slammed, so he rolls away and grabs a chair.
You roll away from that, but this is still his turn going fast, so he has one more action here, and that is going to be just a stab at you as he pulls out his side sword. And the other 2 are going to be going for prayer. What is your physical defense?
Let's see, 14.
Okay, so this is going to hit. You're going to take...
He's going to stab me?
He is going to stab you with his sword, for sure. You are only going to take 4 damage. Do you have any deflect? You don't have any armor on right now, so I don't think so.
I mean, no, I'm in my cloak, but I'm still wearing chain armor.
You're wearing chain armor underneath it? So we can add your deflect in here. What's your deflect on that? Is it just 2?
Yeah.
4 damage reduces down to 2.
Okay.
So the first guy goes, he misses the slam, he gets a little chip in at you, and then the other 2 are going to go for prayer. Because prayer charged them, they don't need to do a movement, so they're both going to get 2 actions on attacking. The first one is going to do a shield bash. What is prayer's physical defense?
14.
So meets it, beats it, I think. So this is actually going to, the shield bash is going to work against prayer. So this is going to be taking like one of the tankards off of one of the tables and slamming it into prayer's head. They're going to get 3 advantaged attacks on prayer. So, yeah, because they have those actions. So 1 is going to hit, 2 is going to hit, and 3 is going to miss. Because he's prone, these 2 hits are going to do more damage. So how much HP does prayer have?
12, apparently.
Okay, so let's see.
Please don't kill my dog.
Prayer's knocked out.
No!
Yeah, Prayer's knocked out and takes an injury. Prayer can choose to stay up at 1 HP, but is increasing the chance of a further injury. But I'm going to need you to roll on the injury table. It's a D20, I'm sorry.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, 19's good. This is a very temporary flesh wound that will reset after a long rest. It is a very pathetic squeak that is let out as these guys just lash into him with these swords, and a very pathetic, like,
No! You bastards!
Now it is Paco's turn, I think, at the end of initiative after getting slowed. So 3 actions here for you.
First action is to use the improvised weapon of the chair. Paco's going to move fast to hit the guy that stabbed him over the head with a chair.
All right. Roll to hit.
20.
Nice. You crit?
That 20. Paco takes the chair that someone has ostensibly just ran away from because there's an active brawl in the restaurant. Takes the chair, and then I have to do a D8 plus 3. Got a 6, so 9.
Nice. With opportunities in combat, you get a couple options. You can gain focus back, which I don't think you've spent any. You can...
No, I used one to dodge.
So I mean, could gain it back, or we could say this is when Nazir enters.
Yeah, this is when Nazir enters.
Okay.
And then I have 2 more actions.
After hearing all that commotion, the opportunity is the moment that the saloon doors swing back open again and in enters Nazir Alethlin.
He just sees me crack this guard over the head with a chair.
Yeah, Bart Simpson.
Yeah, I have 2 more actions, right?
Yes.
I'm going to pull my knife off my side, and I'm going to go stab the nearest one in the face.
The one that you just hit is still up right now, so...
I'm going to stab him in the face.
You're actually just going to stab him in the face. Okay, he's going to do dodge. He's going to burn a focus to impose disadvantage on your attack.
Okay. Roll again?
Yeah.
So I rolled a 15.
Okay, nice. That is going to hit still. It really doesn't matter what damage you do because you are going to probably put him down. Actually, roll out your damage because he does have deflect.
Okay. I got a 3.
Because of the 2 deflect, he is left with 1 HP. So that doesn't do it.
This isn't the guy that I attacked, right?
This is the same one. This is the only one that's taken damage so far. This is Goob.
Oh, then no. Okay, so I forgot. I sent it in the chat. He actually takes another point of damage because I add more damage equal to my ranks in perception, which is 2. So he would have actually taken 1 more point of damage.
Perfect. So that is exactly the amount of damage that this first goon needs to take, and he is not.
Okay, so I stab him in the eye. 1 more action, right?
1 more action.
I'm going to use Decisive Command. I'm going to spend 1 focus to give an ally 20 feet, within 20 feet, D4 command die that can ally them and can add it to their die roll in the next test. I'm going to say, Luka, use your bow and get that guy in the face.
Says Paco, the man who recently was having a conversation about making sure that Luka did not kill people.
I think Nazir's the one that said that, but it was...
Yeah, Nazir said it, but Paco did agree to that as part of that conversation.
Well, I mean, situations change. It's like, like when you point a gun at a nihilist and they kind of shit their pants. It's sort of the same sort of deal. He's a pragmatist at the end of the day.
I do want to be clear. I don't want to be here. Can I use
that was the
opportunity
opportunity. The opportunity was.
Can I use it for
here.
something else?
That you like don't actually walk in.
Yeah, if there's genuine commotion at this place, there's no way in which that there isn't like people crowding. I would like to be moving around like people, spreading like thought and like kind of rumors of, well, this is weird if the army wishes to subjugate its people. Isn't this like our favorite restaurant? What does it say of us as the citizens if they can just bully us? Where's the real chain of command? Yada yada yada. Trying to like sow like anger amongst the people to the point like they're like yelling, the crowd's getting too much just to cause like enough that like other military people will come. Because in my head, either this guy's has power in which he can do whatever he feels that he can, or he doesn't. But no matter what, a military isn't going to feel comfortable, or the people that control them are going to be happy if people are doing really stupid stuff and the entire population is just super mad now, because that just creates too much chaos, especially in a time where they're trying to get things ready against Azimir. So I just want to get the crowd going.
Give me a leadership check.
17.
So you spend your entire turn out here trying to sow discontent among the people of Sesemalex Dar. And as you make these points, a lot of people join in and this like raucous cacophony of jeering at these soldiers. The people that are looking inside, they're just attacking dogs in there. No, we love Jirik. Jirik is the best cook in the town. He came back after all of his travels away. And all of these people are encouraging each other to get even louder. Those of you inside, you're going to start to hear that the chaos outside seems to be getting louder, and there starts to be some people like pushing their way in to start to interfere. There's a young girl that goes and starts attending to prayer and just sees this axe hound on the ground, and probably that's why he takes such a minor flesh wound, because it's attended to just about instantly. Then it's going to be our NPC Jirik's turn. He is going to absorb some Stormlight and go off on his own doing skills that he has. So actually, first move, he has a pouch of flour on his side that he uses for cooking. He reaches into that and pocket sand right into Phallic's face. And he has to make a check against that. Fails. So he loses his reactions this turn until his next turn. So Jirik is going to take 2 actions here to just attack him. And one is going to hit, one is going to miss. So he just takes his meat cleaver and starts slicing across this guy. The first clinks against the armor, and the second he actually finds purchase and drives it in a bit, drawing a little bit of blood, but it mostly gets resisted. So just a little bit of damage here, and Phallic's turn is up. So he is going to yell out to his men, "Block all those civilians from getting in here! What do you think you're doing? This is treason against the army!" So they're both going to have their defense increased by 2 for the next round as he burns this focus. We're also going to have him, he can also do 2 attacks here on Jirik. And both of those are going to hit. So after Jirik's like a little bit of damage, Jirik is not wearing any armor. So this is all going to cleave through him. So he pulls out his kudu blade, and because it's curved, he just puts it around Jirik's shoulder, and he's like, "Need these arms to cook, don't ya?" And drives it through, leaving a huge gash between his neck and shoulder. Now we're back at the top of initiative. Is anybody going fast?
Paco's going fast.
I will go fast as well.
Okay. You guys both get 2 actions. What are you doing?
I'm aiming for the big main phallic.
Don't forget, you have 1d4.
I have not. Don't you worry. And I can choose when to use that, right?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Okay.
Or no, actually, you can add it to 1 die roll in the next test. So.
Oh, your next roll you add it to.
I'm just rolling right now. I'm just rolling to my 2. I'm just attacking him with both of them, and I'm gonna. Luka's still like she isn't like she's back where she was before, but is still just gonna make that shot. So that's an 18 to hit plus 4, so 22, and a 14.
The 14 doesn't hit. The 22 does.
But the other one does. So that's 1d6 plus 3. That's a 6, so 9.
All right. and reduce that by 2. But are you going to graze on the other one?
I only have 1 focus left. I'll hold on to that focus. I might need it for something.
Gotcha. Paco, what are you doing?
Is anyone close to me?
The 2 goons are, and you could also still use your movement action to get over to Folic.
Sorry, wait. I do 11 damage. I keep forgetting about this new passive I have. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Am I in grappling distance?
Yes.
Okay. For Phallic?
Not for Phallic, for one of the goons.
Okay. I just try and grapple one of the goons.
All right. So that is your athletics against their physical defense.
Yep. +3 for me. Let's go. 16 plus 3.
Yes.
19.
You grapple. So they are completely restrained right now. Are you doing it behind the back or just bear hug?
Are they taller than Paco?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna tackle them and then get them on their back and then hold their arms behind their head while I put my knee on their neck kind of deal.
Okay.
Luka, what do I do now?
I don't know. This is really scary. I've never shot anyone before.
I guess I try and break his arms, right?
If you really feel like you have to.
You can do that on your next turn, maybe, but
Yeah.
Both of your 2 actions are done. The ones that are going to go fast, I'm going to say Jirik is going to continue to go slow. Actually, with all the crowds coming in, let me check to see how frazzled he is. He does not like seeing the citizenry walking up, so he's actually going to go fast as well. So this turn is for Jirik and his 2 goons.
Oh, Phallic, you mean?
Sorry, for Phallic
Jirik.
and his 2 goons, correct.
Yeah.
Phallic is going to use, he's going to attack again, and he's trying to disarm. So, those are both bad rolls. He's actually not going to hit with either of those, and he can't do the disarm with his 2 focus, so he'll keep those for later. So this turn, anybody that was paying attention to this part of the fight is going to see Phallic lashing out with 2 more slashes of his kudu blade, but when they're about to find purchase on Jirik, it's as if nothing can scratch him, as if something is kind of gliding against the surface of his skin, and his arm moves a little too fast when he's striking across it, but you see no gash, no blood coming out of it. I guess that's all he's got. So the 2 goons are both going to go. The one that is restrained by Paco is going to do his check to get out of it.
Athletics versus...
Yeah, I think we're just going to oppose here. So it's going to be your athletics versus his. That's a 19 here.
Oh, yeah, he gets out. He bucks him off.
Yeah, bucks you off and then is going to turn. I think he still gets his second action.
Really? Crazy.
While restrained, your movement becomes 0. You have disadvantage on all tests other than those to escape your bonds. That's all. It doesn't say anything about losing action, so he's still going to get his chance to swing at you.
Okay.
With the attack, I think a 17 is going to hit you.
Yeah.
8 damage, but you can reduce 2.
Paco is definitely hurt. He goes, I don't hear no bill.
Folic does not need help right now. So the other one is just going to also come at you, Paco. Because you're closest and easy. And they already took out the dog. So let's see. The highest of those is a 13 to hit. So I don't think either of these are going to hit on this guy.
No.
If you call him a dog one more time, I'm going to come in there and attack you.
Oh, gross.
No damage from this guy as he lunges at you. You do just a single backup step from each blade.
I'm shifty.
Feel shifty. And you get real low. Now we're at the slow turn. So, Nazir, you're up. What are you doing outside with your slow turn?
2 checks. First check,
Okay.
I want a history check on hearing. Would this be history? Just for my own personal knowledge, and anybody saying anything within the area while I'm speaking about military people coming and of higher command coming.
So I would say no. You can tell right now that this lieutenant is one of the higher command people that isn't a wealthy old retired general at this point. Of the current command structure after 2 years post-war, this is what you're left with. And this is kind of the average soldier. They're rude. They think that they can do anything they want. I will say that, give me a check for whatever you're trying to do.
16.
While you're spreading these rumors, you actually move enough that you start to see a taller figure that sort of pokes out of the crowd. And this is the woman that you met earlier this afternoon in Punix's office.
I'll go over to her and say, I'm not sure what type of people you can quickly get, but I think your military's attacking innocent civilians in there. You might want to get that under control before they get mobbed out.
Nothing you can do to control these hounds. They attack anything that gets in their way. They just trample on people all the time. But I'll go get in there and beat the shit out of them if that's what we need.
No, I don't know if that's exactly what we need, but okay.
Well, what do you expect to do? Just let them do it? What's your plan here, Nazir?
My plan's to do what I need to leave, and actually my plan is elsewhere at the moment. That's my desire, not getting caught in these really stupid struggles. I'm going to try to...
Okay, if these struggles are stupid, then just get out of my way. And she's going to push past you and start walking in.
Yeah, by all means, have fun. I'm going to get really low and try to move along with the flowing crowd that's going inside of the restaurant.
Okay, so you're just going to walk in the back of the pack that's heading in. Probably the rest of your turn, it would probably be 2 movements to make your way through the crowd in this action.
Yeah, that's fine. But I want to be hunkering down, so I don't want my head poking out in the sea of short people.
There's another inhale of stormlight from him as the restaurant itself dims yet again, and he rolls away from Falik and is going to slide across the ground underneath the bar of his own restaurant and get into the back of the kitchen. And from there, he's just going to start launching pans and chopsticks and knives and anything he can pick up while trying to avoid his own customers. But you see some incredibly accurate tossing here from a bunch of different objects of various sizes. He almost looks like a juggler that's just tossing a bunch of wild shit. That was action to do his... Or it's not even. He can infinitely graceful skate with the Surge of Abrasion to get over there. And then he's going to use 2 actions to just toss some stuff. Falik did not increase his own armor class. He increased his allies' armor classes. So these are both going to hit, actually. And it's not going to be a ton of damage, but it's chipping away at the guy. Falik is looking like he's on the back end of his health pool. So he's going to get up with another chance at a diversion, is going to burn one of his foci and going to just pick up one of the knives he finds on the ground and chuck it at another civilian in here, one of the attendees of this restaurant.
Can I try to shoot it out of the air with my bow?
Yes. As you go to do that, it'll burn from you personally 4 foci. So all of your focus is gone now.
That's okay. I want to do this. Can I do it, though?
Yes, so it is... This move is a diversion. So he's using 2 of his actions to create a diversion, which is meant to make you lose foci. Actually, sorry, give me a discipline check.
You're good. I am going to ask... I should have asked this earlier. I didn't, check. Technically, my short bow is a range of 80 to 320 feet. We are well...
I guess in the restaurant, you should have been taking disadvantage on all those shots.
Yeah,
but we're not
so
going to go back
sorry
and do
about that.
That's okay.
So we'll do that from now on. I also have an expertise in it, so I was wondering if maybe we could just say I can do it, because
I'll look into that. We'll figure things out.
We'll look into it, okay.
For now,
okay, but I'll roll my discipline.
Give me a discipline roll.
That's a 4.
So yeah, you are going to lose that focus, but you still are able to shoot the...
I shoot it out of the air, though?
Yeah, so there's a pling as they collide in the air. And Falik looks over at you and grunts in anger because that was meant to burn out the focus of Jirik. So we reach the top of initiative again. Top of initiative, fast turn. Who's going fast?
I'm going to go slow.
Okay. Paco?
Yeah, I'm going to go fast. Because I'm getting beat up. I'm getting surrounded
and beat up. That's true.
I think because I still have the knife out, So someone's super close to me, within arm's reach, right?
Yes.
It's a knife fight, buddy. I'm gonna knife fight that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoever's the closest, I'm gonna knife that guy. I'm gonna just stab and slash.
Yeah. Neither of these goons have taken any damage so far. So 2 uninjured goons.
So the closest one, I rolled a 17.
Their armor class is back down. So yeah, that's good. That'll hit.
Okay. And so a knife is D4 plus 2. Got a 4. And then I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
Got a 15.
That hits.
And then, yes, I got a 4 plus 2, 6.
All right, so 4 damage. In this knife fight, you just get 2 small jabs in.
No, he's slashing and jabbing.
Big slash and then a jab. So they in front of you are also going to go fast.
There's blood sort of in his face and hair.
Yeah, dripping down, mixing with the salt water in your hair.
He looks pretty beat up, and he looks like a used cloth. So he's ready.
Don't worry, we have 4 more attacks coming in on you right now.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be soaking up the brunt of this, so let's see what happens here. There's a nat 1, so the complication...
Can I do a reactive strike? Because that would burn one of my focuses. It's as an enemy retreats, use the enemy to it. Use the opening to attack. So maybe the guy that I just stabbed and slashed tries to back away.
Yeah, back away before his lunge in and attack. So as he backs away, you get your opportunity attack. So
all right, let me... 15.
All right, that's going to hit.
Sweet. Oh, drop my 4. That was a 3. Oh, no, wait, it's a 3 plus 2, so it's 5.
Yeah.
So it's a 3.
3 more points of damage. And then the second one, he's going to lunge in at you again after taking that, and then goes for 1 stab. He's going to do...
I dodge.
You use the dodge, so I'll impose disadvantage on this. He misses. So burn your focus.
Yeah.
He misses with that one. The other guy, his ally, after watching this, is going to try to flank around you and get these attacks in. I don't think there's a flanking bonus in this game. So just going to do normal attacks. Another nat 1 complication.
Wow.
Let's go! It's wild because Luka's just watching me fight 2 guys.
And Luka's like, I don't have anything to do with
But 2 absolute doofuses who are continuously rolling nat 1. So the first guy like does this backup and gets this slash in on him. The second guy, as he lunges in for his first strike, is going to miss. And then as he brings the second one through, is going to like hit a piece of your armor that it just kind of dislodges the knife from his hand that goes like fling, spins all the way across the room, and it embeds in a table.
Gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
And they both look at you and they're both breathing heavily like, Herdazian's a demon.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So with the infinity, like always active, I can do composed, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Paco's gonna like do a deep breath and then try and stand a little bit taller, put up his dukes a little bit with the knife in one hand, and he's just gonna get himself composed. And he's gonna increase his focus by his tier, which is 1.
Nice.
So my focus is back up to 3.
So that seems weird if you can do that infinitely. Is that like you can do it at any time, but you can do it like once a day or something?
No, it just says always active.
Oh, I think that's saying that like when you leveled up into that you just increased your max and current focus. I don't think it's saying you actually like do that as a ability in combat. I think that means it's like that is your baseline is infinitely like is permanently leveled up.
All right. Well, to you guys listening, don't do what I did.
Okay, so either way, we finished with the fast enemy turn, so now we are at slow ally turn. So this is Luka and Jirik and Nazir.
I'm looking at the tables around me. Has anyone ordered the special?
There's an old man there who's sitting in against one of the walls and has been completely unbothered, continuing to slurp down his special.
How is he, like, right by me? I mean, like, within arm's reach.
Yes, close enough. I'll say that conveniently enough, that is exactly where you are, next to this old man.
Excuse me, sir. Could I possibly have some of that real quick?
And the old man is just going to push it out to you a little bit.
I just grab it, like, with my hand, and I just shove some in my face. So I am using one of my actions to eat some of this food, because I'm hungry. What is the special? Do you want to tell me?
The special is a noodle bowl that has a bunch of these lernips and kernips, which are these green vegetables that are very popular in this region, spiced with these exotic spices that come from the Erie and Roshar regions.
Could use a little bit of shell, and I reach into my pocket that doesn't have the small rocks, and I sprinkle some shell on it, and I shove some more in my mouth. I go, okay, all right, Luka. You can do this. You can do this. Men are just meat that aren't trolls. You can do this. I poke back out and I guess I'm just going to target whoever has the lower health.
Yeah, the one that has taken actual hits. There's still an uninjured goon.
Yeah, we're going to attack the injured goon. I was just reading the handbook, and if I attack someone within 5 feet of an ally, I have to raise the stakes. And if I get a complication, then it grazes Andy.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was not doing that because I didn't know about it.
Let's do it.
But we'll do it now.
I'll swear, if you hit me, I'll be super mad.
I'm not going to be happy either, I promise. I might have missed on one of them. So I rolled a 6 to hit and another 6 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, both of those are going to miss. I guess we're still going to roll the complication or
I have to
plot
roll.
die.
Yeah, it's only if it's a complication that it hits him. So that is a opportunity
Which means nothing.
and a complication.
So you are going to pop Paco with one of these arrows.
All right, I'll roll my damage. I'm sorry, Paco. Oh, I rolled a 1 though. Just one.
And that gets grazed, or that gets deflected. So the little graze that you do to Paco ends up just chipping off of his armor, and you do get distracted.
Oh my
for
god,
a moment.
Paco, I'm so sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten. It was those noodles. And I turn around.
I
to the
told
guy.
you specifically aim for that guy, and you hit me. I thought you were a hunter or something.
I'm the best there's ever been. I don't know what happened. I don't usually shoot.
You
arrows
hunted your
inside of
friends?
restaurants. Paco, you are not helping.
This is ridiculous. You aren't helping. You shoot me.
Jirik is going to take 3 turns to continue throwing stuff at Phallic and screaming
Phallic.
Phallic. He's at Phallic. Oh, you gotta stay out of my restaurant. This ain't all right. Everybody rise up against these soldiers. They're trying to burn down my establishment. I've worked so hard to build this place. One is gonna hit, one is gonna miss, and then... Oh, and there's a complication for the boys. So I'm gonna say on that complication, he reaches and he grabs a cast iron skillet that was on a burner, and he burns his hand and drops it on his foot. He's going to take some damage himself. Not that bad. Could have been worse. And one of his attacks is going to land. So he rolled pretty good on that. So Phallic is looking really bad right now. He sees the crowd is turning. He says, Jirik, you creme-sucking, storming bastard of your tiny little restaurant, your meaningless little existence, I will destroy it all. I will make sure that you pay for this. And he starts trying to run out of the door. As soon as he makes it to the door, that's right as Tiwan walks in, who is the really big lady that is the main guard for Punix and the fishmonger man. As he has his head turned, looking back at Jirik, he runs into her at the door and kind of bounces back, lands on his ass. He was about to leave his 2 goons behind. He looks up at her, and she just takes the butt of her massive spear and just slams him in the face, knocking him out, and then slams it on the ground. She just says, "Everyone, get out!" Everybody starts cleaning everything up and making their way out of the door, except for we're left in a room with a little Cosmere trembling in a corner, just moving very slowly towards Prayer, who's knocked out on the ground, Luka with no damage taken, and Paco, who is just dripping blood and looks like a dirty rag. And now that the crowd has cleared out a bit, you see the other 2 guards left, and so they picked up their buddy. So there's just you guys, an unconscious body of Phallic and Jirik in Tiwan.
I rush over to Prayer and collapse on my knees. Prayer, are you okay?
Do you do anything to administer aid?
Yeah, I aid. Yeah, sorry. I have bandages. I always,
I think give me a medicine check.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Can I roll a recovery die? I mean, I can.
Yes, now that we are out of this, you probably sit down at a table and start eating, and you can do your recovery.
Okay, I can do it per scene. It's just 1d6.
16 medicine check, by the way.
With the 16, you are able to stabilize him, and then you hear just a very faint, as he begins to wake up a little bit, and looks up at you with these big puppy dog eyes, just very sad.
You were so brave. My bestest boy, you were so brave. Oh, good job. Cosmere.
Freedom is also going to be there and just is collapsed kind of in a puddle with her head on her hands, but is on top of Prayer's head, touching head to head, and just very sad after what happened. She's like, oh, thank you, Luka. And she's also going to follow the little girl that helped attend to Prayer and give that girl a little boost of the spren for the evening.
Do I see my little, like, new guy that's following me around? Do I see them anywhere?
Give me a check. Give me a perception.
God damn it, 8.
You have not seen him all of today. Entering the big city, you were seeing him while you were traveling because there was not many humans around, but this city especially has been deterring him. Maybe he's around somewhere, but you haven't seen him.
Literally, like, this is the 5th 3 that I've rolled this session. Okay, I'm just looking. And then, you know, now that I see that Prayer is okay and making his little sounds, I'm going to go over to Paco, who's sitting down eating, I think you said?
No, so Paco, he was going to sit down and eat, but he just decided to pick up like a roll, and he's walking over to, you said that Phallic is on the ground still, right?
Yeah, he got knocked out. He's fully unconscious on the ground.
So Paco's walking over to Phallic with his knife drawn. All right, Luka, you'll find some rope.
Paco, I am so sorry. I have never missed a shot in years.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
It's fine.
Boy, the blessings of his friends.
It's fine. So does anyone have any objections for tying this guy up and me stealing his ear?
Oh, do you really need his ear? Where do you keep the ears?
Usually a necklace. I lost it at sea. Yeah.
I don't think you need to take off his ear, but maybe a finger would be nice.
All right. Which one?
His left thumb.
All right. And then Paco walks over to the top of Phallic. Is there a pool of blood?
He's definitely pooling a bit of blood, but it's not like a lethal amount of blood.
Okay. I'm going to use perception to see if I see a glimmer of a spren.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
17.
You do not see anything. No, there's, because he's unconscious, there's no pain spren. There's probably blood spren that are boiling up in the water a little bit.
All right. I don't really want his thumb. I want his ear. Oh, I'm just going to leave him. Yeah, I'm going to kind of feel his pockets to see if he has anything in there.
Yeah, you probably pick up about 40.
For thievery, I'm going to roll for thievery. I got +3.
Is it thievery if he's unconscious and an asshole?
Yes, because you're robbing an unconscious man. I got a 13.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
enough.
robbing if he's an asshole.
You find 40 chips on him. That's probably all he had to bring to dinner.
Does he have small feet? Does his shoes look around the size of mine? How big is he?
He's a scrawny, very skinny, almost gaunt soldier that he has a very thin helmet that wouldn't fit on your big head, and he has small feet that won't.
So none of his clothes won't?
No.
All right, I take my knife and I cut all the way down the back of his shirt and down both pant legs so he can no longer wear pants. So he'll be completely naked when he wakes up. Yeah, I think that's fair.
When I see you take the knife out, I go, wait, you shouldn't hurt him, because Luka really did not want you to cut any part of him off, but she didn't want to seem weak. So she made that suggestion and was very relieved when you did not hurt him. But then she sees you with the knife and is like, wait, I don't think we need, oh, okay, you're just embarrassing him. Now that's, I can get behind.
Yeah, you know, after you get knocked out and you don't have any clothes, I don't assume he's going to promote very fast after this. We should probably leave for the ship, considering we are fugitives and we ostensibly just attacked a peace officer. So I would say stuff your pockets full of food and let's get out of here.
Way ahead of you. Did you?
And when we see Nazir, yeah, I heard him shouting, don't give him anything. He didn't help and he's not part of the team at the moment. Honestly, I don't even want him on the ship. But I can see why we have to keep him on the ship, considering we have to get out of Dodge tomorrow.
When you say fair is fair, or whatever you said similar to that, T1 is going to be like, not yet, and just spits on his face and says, Jirik, give me a special, and these people, seems like you owe them a little something too. And he's behind the counter, and you can see that he's already started cooking up, and he's not bleeding at all. Even though he took a ton of wounds, like his shoulder is fully re-healed. You just see that the sleeve is completely fallen apart, but underneath that, the skin is completely healed over and no scarring. And he's just back in the kitchen cooking, like when you first came in. He said, "Oh, don't worry about me. We're gonna fix these people up, right? And what are your names? Thank you so much for coming and helping out earlier. I would have had them. I would have had them on my own, but it's always good to have some help. You foreigners, you're not from around here."
I think it would be safest for you to know very little about us as possible, but I am quite hungry, so I will indulge if you don't mind cooking me something. I'm so sorry to pry. I don't like to be rude, but I thought maybe I saw you glowing and also bleeding quite a lot, and you don't seem to be doing either of those things anymore.
Don't worry about it. It's all fine. The name's Jirik. This is my restaurant. It's a pleasure to have you here. You are always welcome under this roof. Thank you for coming in clutch there, but you've probably just seeing things.
I'm gonna roll, like, something. I don't know. Because I saw it. I freaking saw it. I guess he should roll deception.
Yeah? And are you doing an insight?
Yeah, insight, thank you. Is that what it is? 12.
It's not
11.
a very convincing lie. He rolled worse. He's just keeping his back to you guys and trying to hide his shoulder from vision while he continues to whip up in the kitchen.
Hey, Jirik, do you have any Hornita white or maybe some violet wine? I'm in a lot of pain.
No respectable chef would keep Hornita white around. It doesn't go in anything. It's purely antiseptic.
I don't know, maybe to sanitize your knives or something.
Some fine vintages here, though.
Okay, how much will 40 chips that my friend just gave me?
No. It's on the house. No. Those injuries came as a result of you protecting my place of business, and I must commend you for that. And everything on the house tonight. Do you need somewhere to stay? Do you need lodging? Or
actually, that would be quite nice.
Lodging. Yes.
As I said, I'm in a lot of pain, and I think I just need to nurse my wounds.
Absolutely.
By drinking this. I'm going to poke my head out real quick. He takes the bottle, uncorks it with his tooth, and does the whole like thing where you pick up the jug and slurp it as you walk. He walks over to the tent or the door. Were we in a tent? Or
no,
are we in a...
So everything around here is kind of made of fabrics and stuff. It's not like brick walls or anything. So even though this is like a long-term establishment building, it is like built out of fabrics. It is very tent-like.
Okay, yeah. So Paco goes over to the tent door and kind of pokes his head out a little bit. He's looking for Nazir.
Yeah, Nazir's on the lookout to see if any military people are on their way.
I'm going to say you saw some people running up, but as Tiwan was quick enough to disperse everybody, they see the crowd leaving, and you see the soldiers that were jogging up just kind of, and turn around.
Okay, yeah, Nazir's just still outside just looking.
Psst, Nazir, buddy. Aye.
Yeah?
Oi, hey, this guy said we can sleep here tonight. It's better than a ship. He also just gave me a bottle of wine. I'm pretty messed up, and I'm just gonna go over here and drink myself to sleep. Stay outside, make sure no one messes with the thanks. And then Paco just walks back inside. And then he goes up to Luka. Hey, Nazir's got night watch.
Oh, did he offer? That's so nice of him.
Yeah, he's super chill about it. Hey, guy, sorry, what was your name again?
The name's Jirik, and as you ask that, he's like walking out towards you guys. The fajitas come out sizzling.
Nice. Oh, nice. This is just like what we had in Hodaz.
This is so much better than that old man's cold special.
Are there cups already on the table?
Yeah, there's probably cups scattered. You're more picking up like already used stuff, but I don't think people on Roshar really know germ theory or care too much about.
Paco picks up a glass half full of wine, downs it, pours himself some, sees another glass full of wine right next to him, downs that, pours it, gives it to the cook, and he's just like, "Thanks, buddy. Where are we sleeping?"
Thank you. I've got some room in the back. This isn't actually where I stay. My place, real small, just for me. It's more like a closet, but this establishment itself is where all my money goes. We got a room out here in the front, room in the back, wherever you need to be comfortable.
Right, wherever people can't find us, that would be ideal.
Yeah. I'll close this place up tonight. No one's gonna know you're here. It's all good.
All right. Thank you for the food, and I will be going there now.
Thank you, random stranger.
Yeah.
Anonymous random stranger.
Thank you, random citizen.
Random citizen. I want to go find Cosmere. You said he was like curled in a ball in the corner.
He came up to prayer and was just like crying a bit about just witnessing what he did. And you see they're both kind of seated on the ground, and Cosmere is cuddling prayer here as the little baby lays with like 1 HP left, just really burnt out from the day.
Oh wait, are the chips in my pocket done?
No, the ones that were on you are not.
And that's how he moves his light.
Yeah, you're in the back room. You're lighting your way. You find a little cot, and you just pass out instantly.
Yeah, because he's Paco took a lot of damage.
Yeah. I thought I might drop you there.
Yeah, no, there was a point where I had like 4 health. So
I thought Luka might drop you actually.
I was
me
really,
too.
really worried about that.
So I can use my recover once per scene. So I guess that's
so yeah, you were good after that to do a recovery, but then also you can do your long rest right now as you guys hunker down for the evening. Yeah, Jirik takes you guys in. Nazir, do you make yourself known to Jirik at all? Do you like step in and kind of like I'm with these guys?
No,
I mean, Luka oh, sorry. I was gonna say I definitely just stick my head out and I'm like, thank you, Nazir, for the night watch. Very nice.
I'm gonna talk to Juan. I want her to come out.
After she eats, she just looks over at you and she just says, "See you later, Horn Eater," and is going to step out, and then is going to be like face to face with you, Nazir.
Nazir's gonna look at her and say, "I know you can expedite me some armor and a sword right now. Give it to me if you can. I'm gonna go check out the location of the Union rep right now if I can. Too much noise was made. I can only assume someone who already has eyes and ears everywhere is going to be even more cautious of what may to come. So if I don't do it now, tomorrow might just not be possible at all."
That's your call to make, not mine, but you'll have the armor and the sword in the morning.
Yeah, well, if you don't give it to me right now, I'm not going to help you.
Swussy.
She just takes the spear that she has and just plants it into the ground in front of you, and there's like a little crack in the rock that she just embeds it in. Best I can do.
I'm going to say, give me a spear with light, Stormlight. I'm going to see if I can trade the spears I have that are duns with the exact same amount, but just with light, because I have duns on me.
Nazir, it is the middle of the Weeping. No one has spheres with Stormlight. Sorry to tell you.
Stormlight just in that restaurant?
I don't know what he's doing in there, and frankly, it's none of my business. I'm not taking his spheres off the wall.
I'm going to pick up her spear. If we were on the battlefield, I think I might, for the first time in my life, enjoy killing somebody. Get the fuck out my way. And I'm going to go inside the restaurant.
All right. You head on in. You see that Jirik is still in the back cooking, and you find Luka at a table finishing off her meal.
Slurping loudly.
I'm going to go talk to Jirik.
You find in the back of the kitchen, there's this young man who has a lot of similar features to you, just he's a moolie. He just probably has like a slight different skin tone or like bigger ears or something as just like a regional thing. But he looks up at you. He's like, "Oi, we're closed for the evening, but were you the one that was out there keeping watch for my benevolent strangers here?"
Yes, I'm going to need to trade some spheres with Stormlight in them, if you will. And I kind of show him the bromes I have on me as like a means of trade.
And why might you need that, friend?
Because we're the same type of person.
I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes back to cooking. Do you want to do an insight?
I mean, yeah. I guess. 5.
Even though he's not doing a very good job lying, you do a way worse job like picking out. He says it so like honestly that you just think that he doesn't know what you mean, and he goes back to cooking.
Well, whether or not you know what I mean, can you trade me Stormlight?
Here's the deal. Your friends did help me out earlier, so I guess I could part with a couple. Take some off of the lamps on the wall, no problem. Just if you don't use them, please bring them back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them.
You get, let's see, let me do you get 5 points of investiture. We'll count them as 5 spheres that are infused.
Okay, I'm gonna pocket those. I'm gonna go. Paco's sleeping in the back, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the room where Paco is. I'm gonna kind of just like look over his wounds for a bit, and then there's like a moment of me kind of looking at the spheres and like looking back at him, and then I'm gonna leave. And then as I'm leaving, I'm going to look to Luka and I'm going to say, I'll be back soon. Just be extra careful while I'm gone.
Okay. Please be safe. We missed you today. We really could have used your help.
He doesn't respond to that and he leaves.
And she ignores you and goes back to eating and petting her dog. Here you go.
The Knights of Desolation are Andy Cotton as the Paco, Miles Johnson as Nazir Alethlin, Ali Lester as Lukai Kulanaki Ashalor, and me, Noah Tubbs, as everything else. Cover art by the incredible Aria Barra, at ARIIRF_ on Twitter. Music by Net Denizen Lane, aka Lane. And special thanks to Arjun Joshi, my deputy DM. Thank you for listening. Smash those like and subscribe buttons. You can find us on Twitter at 4Cremlings with the number 4. If you have any suggestions for names, flora, fauna, new Spren, Silver Kingdoms era lore, or any other thoughts, leave a comment or email us at 4cremlings@gmail. Still the number 4. Thank you to the legendary Brandon Sanderson and Brotherwise Games for this amazing world and system we get to play in. See you in 2 weeks as we continue the journey of the Knights of Desolation.